Welcome back, everybody. It is a Friday night, and you know what that means. It is the Nerdcore Live Show, episode 323, and we're back for another review of Loki Season 2. But, of course, it is the Nerds Gonna here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody. We're
Friday.
here to talk Loki today. We got 3 episodes this week to talk live show stuff. So pretty cool. You know, we
I
have.
love it.
When's the last time we had a weekend full of live show? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Yep.
I can't remember.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, Brad, what's up, man? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Raul. Just got back from a conference that I was at. Drove back today. I'm well fed, a little more rotund, full of alcohol. You know, well,
Yep.
before I didn't drive back. Well, Brenda drove anyway, so
Yep. Well, you
yeah,
went ahead. You went and did that. You got
yeah. I got some Jesus chicken on the way back, so
yep.
it's always good.
You got to watch Loki.
Yeah, I got to watch Loki before this. I watched Gen V before this.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so all I got
Yep.
left is Invincible.
Literally the same thing here, man. I
Yep,
gotta watch Invincible. So
yep.
yeah,
But yeah. I'm 2 for 3, and I haven't been disappointed.
yeah, man. Yeah, really happy with the way that we've been with this week of shows, man. Really
Yeah,
happy
I
with
mean we've
what
been
we.
getting good television for reviews and stuff, and I think it's only going to keep ticking up from the news I've been reading.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, I went to work today, Brad. I came back home and I watched Loki, and just got ready for this. I went to go get me my I just got paid shawarma. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hey, treat yourself.
Yep. Every time I get paid, I go over to the shawarma place by my apartment and I get
You're just a regular Avenger right there.
yeah. They were like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And they're like, "Hey, man, I got paid, so you know what it is, bro." And he's like, "Yep, let's get this going." Yep. Loki
Welcome,
season
Stacey.
2, episode 5, brought to you by
Korea
Barilla Spaghetti
spaghetti
Noodles.
noodles. Yeah. Welcome, Stacy. Appreciate
Welcome,
you.
welcome, Stacy. Yeah. I did a stream this week on my channel where I talked about some cartoons that I'm looking forward to picking up at the sale, and Stacy was there with me. So thank you, Stacy, for keeping me company.
Yeah, and
Yes.
if you need to see that, join our Discord. It's up there in the
Yeah.
advertisements.
Yep. 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 But yeah, man. Just work today and just chilling with the dogs and all that. So,
Yeah,
but
my dogs were pretty excited when I got back. So,
yeah.
yep,
Wait. So who was taking care of the dogs while you were gone?
my Faja,
Oh, your father.
my Faja. I asked my Faja to
Yeah.
watch over his grand puppies.
Yeah. What do you say?
He
Fuck
he
no.
said he said okay,
Okay.
but he said I can only do it from here to here, and I'm like that works because we'll be back by then.
He was trying to say that like, oh man, like it's not gonna work out, bro. You're like, no, Brad, it's actually perfect.
No, it worked. We made it work. So all good. I think
Oh my
he
god.
secretly enjoys our dogs because his dogs are demons.
Why you say that?
They they've gone through like who knows how many bed sheets and I think 2 mattresses from their dogs destroying it. Their dogs are
Jeez.
literal demons.
Damn. Are they big dogs or small dogs?
50, 60 pound. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So medium sized dogs.
Medium sized dogs, right?
Yeah.
But
I,
dude,
I think
that's
I have the biggest dog out of the bunch with Dill Pickle at 94.
Jesus Christ.
I think he got
Motherf-
bigger too. So
Motherfucker's huge, bro.
biggin. He big like you ever hug a Great Pyrenees? No other
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
Big fluffy cloud. And
Yeah.
then when you get done hugging them, you look down and you're just covered in dog fur. So it's just what it is.
Oh my god. Well,
Invest in rollers, guys.
yeah, yeah. I need a roller actually. I need a what's it called? Yeah, do some mine.
Yeah.
Uh, was a week full of news here over here, Brad. Like
I
if
saw
I
some. I might not have seen all, but
yeah, a
I got
lot of stuff going on here. They had like their big investors call with HBO and Um,
I did
the-
hear about um Disney not knowing what the fuck they're gonna do, or Marvel for that matter, when it comes
yeah.
to who the villain's going to be throughout this.
So there's a Variety article that came out with like all these frustrations about what's it called, the MCU and stuff, and some people are calling it fake. Some people are saying that it's true. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I would just say that like if it is true, then like I told Brad that that Disney Marvel is acting a lot like Lucasfilm right now, and it's like
Very
uh,
reactive,
very reactionary. It's like
short
okay,
term reaction when they should
yeah,
be thinking about long term, you know, credibility.
yeah. You should have thought about these things before you went ahead and started this phase, right?
I
This
mean, yeah, like
yeah.
they had like, did they not have a plan when they're like, oh, all our older, MCU heroes are going to be either retired or dying in film?
Mhm.
Like you didn't have a plan. Well, they kind of had a plan for Captain America, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed the show.
Mhm.
Um, and then they really haven't had a plan to replace Tony Stark that we've seen.
Well, we haven't seen it. So like, what's it called? Other than the stuff with Ironheart,
Yeah,
but
which
like,
we haven't seen a lot of.
no, we're still
They,
waiting to get a series on Ironheart that we don't have anything.
I mean, I feel like you need a big push, especially for those bigger heroes that are taking the place of your biggest heroes. Like you have
Mhm.
to push that. I mean, look what they did for Iron Man. Iron Man in the beginning was a major push. That was a major risk by Disney,
Mhm.
especially going with Robert Downey Jr. at the time. And the first movie is still one of my favorites. That movie's incredible because, they're all behind Robert Downey Jr. in that role.
Yeah. Well, so that's what that well, it's fake or it's real. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that like if it is real, then
But but
yikes.
but then you hear like, oh, Kang is the issue. Kang is the issue and has always been the issue. And it's like, Kang ain't the issue, guys. Like
It's not.
Kang has been pretty good villain for all intents
Like
and purposes.
literally, Kang is the best thing about Ant Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Except I really don't want to watch Ant Man.
Just saying, one of those Kangs of the council could be a safe guy like Joe Pera if they're planning on recasting. Mm,
I like the Terrence Howard joke.
yeah,
That's my favorite
so
joke.
like the part that got me a bit like what's it called got me like was if it is real, by the way, the whole idea of like that Marshala Ali was ready to exit Blade
Yeah, that's
because of the
that's kind
issues
of
with the
scary.
script. And I was like, you're gonna lose Marshala Ali, like
But let's
one of the greatest actors right now.
I mean, yeah, let's be real here. Marshall Ali as Blade, especially when they had that announcement. I forget how many years ago that was, but they
Yeah,
had that announcement. It was huge, and that man you could get so many Blade movies with that man on the screen. Like
yep.
I'm excited just to go see that right now. I don't even know anything about it. That's all you had to say.
Right now they got the Logan screenwriter Michael Green to write the script now, and they're saying that the movie's gonna be made on a budget of less than 100 mil. If that's true, uh,
I,
that's
I
not a
mean,
bad idea. I
I
mean,
mean, they did it with Deadpool, like,
that
and very
Blade
sim.
doesn't need to be 200 mil.
No. Like, I mean, look at the first Deadpool. Very sim, like you could say, kind of similar. Dudes use swords and shit. I mean, like the Deadpool went on a creative way of not casting multiple mutants, and at the very end, not having a big shootout scene because he left his guns in the cab. So, very creative way of getting past that. Um, so yeah, I think you can do a Blade movie on
Yeah,
$100 million budget.
yeah. I like the what's it called? I like the screenwriter they chose. I love Logan. I think Logan's great. So,
I think just get Guillermo to fucking direct it.
bro, they won't.
I know they won't. I'm just saying though, like you did it before.
Brad, at this point, Guillermo's not. Yeah,
No,
like
Guillermo does whatever Guillermo. Actually, Guillermo you need a push for your Justice League Dark.
Yeah. I just think that Guillermo's just too, what's it called, concentrate on what he's doing now.
Yeah, I
But
get that.
yeah,
Guillermo can do whatever Guillermo wants, and it's probably going to be good.
um, but other than that, I just, if this is real, then there's a lot of trouble there. If it's not real, then everything's just, I guess we just have to wait and see how everything plays out.
Yeah,
Look, the VFX workers already what's it called, accepted to unionize. So that's I don't know how that's going to affect the releases of these films or the production of these movies. Either way, none of these movies are filming right now because of the SAG after strike. So who
it
knows?
might be a while, and everything's getting pushed back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brad, yesterday was supposed to be the release of Doom Part 2,
Yeah, and they when they push that back to?
March 15th.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you know what I saw at Target though.
What did you see at
That
Target, Brad?
kind of piqued my interest. So they had this whole Dune. They had this whole Dune like set up. And it was like the Dune books. It was like the 3 books of Dune, and they had like a Dune coloring book. So there's a push right now for Dune
Mm-hmm.
in some form.
Yep.
So Target might have got the dates wrong because the it got pushed, but
Not
it's
too
out
bad.
there. It's out there. I even picked up and looked at the Dune coloring book. I'm like, this is some funny shit. But I ended up,
That's a booty hole.
but it, that's a booty hole. But instead, I ended up picking up the Mandalorian manga that I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically just the show in manga form, like beautiful drawings.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll have to show you that. It's downstairs. I didn't bring it up with me.
Yeah. Now, on the
Dude,
Warner Brothers.
coloring book's so impressive.
Yep.
Yes, Stacy.
Um.
And the orange for the Jello shields.
Yep. Um. So on the WB side, HBO had their whole like investors call and stuff, and they talked about all these things that are coming soon and all that. One of the funniest things was the boss of HBO admitted that the company used fake accounts to fire back at those who were making negative comments about HBO shows.
Do you remember? Do you remember? I forget if it's just Jay. I forget which Jay and Silent Bob. It was a Jay and Silent Bob movie. Oh, or it might have been Dogma. But do you remember when Jay? Actually, I think it was the first Jay and Silent Bob on their own. But they're going through the lists and
Yeah.
they're seeing people who talk shit online. That's all that comes to mind is Jay and Silent Bob just going
To
finding the
me,
addresses of these people.
I thought about Kevin Durant's burner account. uh,
Yeah, and when people mess up and they accidentally post in their non-burner account
yeah.
to that. Yeah.
She said, you know what she said, Brad? I was working from home and doing an unhealthy amount of scrolling on through Twitter, and I came up with a very dumb idea to vent my frustrations.
How about you guys just make good movies.
Yeah, make good shows, make good movies.
Make good shows, make good movies. I mean, the thing is you're always going to have the minority of haters in there.
Yeah, you're always gonna
Like
have people who
that
are
small
assholes.
loud group who's never going to like whatever the fuck you do. I mean, like me and Raul love Batman. We love Robert Pattinson's Batman. Um and there's people like Kylie who totally just hate it for whatever reason. But I guarantee you there's more of us liking it than there are of people just absolutely thinking it's trash.
Yep, yep. So it's all good, man. You just gotta tune out the noise. You don't gotta just get all.
Because if studios would do that and just make good movies and just go with that, you'd have a Solo too. You would.
Yeah, you would, you
You
would,
would.
you would, you would. But that's just not how it worked out, right, Brandon?
Improving your
We
product versus feeding the trolls. I don't know. I don't know either. Me and Raul wouldn't survive in this business.
no, no, apparently not.
We just
No,
block the trolls. We're just like, nah, we're done.
nah, we're done.
We're done.
Um,
You have the right to speak, but we also have the right to block. So
yeah. But we did get some word about some shows here. So House of the Dragon season 2 is going to premiere in summer 2024. The It prequel series Welcome to Derry is going to release in 2025. For those of you who watch White Lotus season 3 is coming in 2025.
I don't know what that is, but it has one of my favorite actresses in there.
Yeah. Aubrey Plaza.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who Julia
Reasons.
looks like.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Last of Us season 2 is going to start filming in early 2024. So, yeah.
Is that the show? Is that gonna be like the show finale, or is that just are they gonna like extend?
Season 2 is going to be half of part 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're gonna have a season 2, part 2,
I
season
guess. It's just
3
going to be
thing.
season 2 and season 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
until they can get the game out, and then they'll continue it.
Yeah. The Penguin has been delayed to fall 2024.
Boo. I
Yeah.
thought they were done shooting that.
No, yeah, but the what's it called? The studios refuse to pay actors what they're worth,
Oh,
and you know,
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah. Um, and if I remember, they said that Euphoria season 3 is coming in.
I did
Euphoria
hear
season
about
3 is
that.
in 2025. So yeah, and I think that's it, Brad. I mean, if y'all care, Superman and Lois is gonna end with season 4 on CW.
Hmm.
I mean, never watched a single episode.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Don't
Never
know.
watched a single episode.
Nope.
But yeah. Oh, and the Dune prequel series is called Dune Prophecy.
Okay, yeah, I just saw there was a show coming.
Yeah. Well, it's about the Bene Gesserit, so I wonder when that's gonna actually happen. Honestly, to be fair, Brad, I thought that should have been released like during the wait for part 2, but I don't work at WB. You know, I don't work at WB. But yeah, that's the only stuff for WB. Brad, did you get a chance to see the trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
No, I have not. Did it look
Looks
good?
great.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Is it the
Fantastic.
same? Is it Reeves directing?
No,
Matt Reeves.
no.
Okay.
He's not directing that.
Okay.
He's too busy with Batman Part 2,
Well,
Brad.
yeah, I know. I didn't. Maybe he would took off here. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, the Godzilla -1 trailer looks good too. I watched that. Looks freaking cool. And I'm trying to see anything else before we talk about
Oh,
Echo.
there's the Boy in the Heron
Oh,
trailer.
yes. What'd you think about that?
That looked pretty good. Robert Pattinson. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, he did not have to go in
He
like
didn't have to
that
go. He
for
didn't
a
have to go that
bird.
hard. Mm.
Oh my
Are
god.
we? Are we going to talk about Echo? Although
And the
I didn't get to see the trailer on Echo.
you didn't get to see. Do you want to watch it while I read
No.
Stacy's account?
We can just talk about it because I know the like the TV MA and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
And they're bringing the Batgirl film to HBO Max. Huh? No, I wish. I
I
wish.
mean, I kind of want to see it.
I
Like,
want to see Batgirl.
I just want to see. Like, go ahead, edit that thing. I mean, like, I don't know, just fucking do it. Like, I want to see what Frasier's Firefly look like,
Yeah.
or Fire Guy,
So
or whatever the fuck it's called.
um we got the first Echo trailer, the official trailer. This is going to be dropping January 10th on Disney Plus and on Hulu. All episodes are going to stream that day. It's not going to be episodic. All episodes are going to drop for Echo.
That'd be good.
So,
Binge the shit out of it, probably.
and I watched the trailer and I was very impressed. There's a lot of Fisk in there. There's a lot of violence. There's blood.
I did see. You said Daredevil. There's a
There's
Daredevil
Daredevil. Yep. In
in
his
the
red
red suit.
suit. Yep.
Now, is it the pure red suit like the Netflix, or is it the red and gold?
In the shot, you can't tell too well, Brad.
Okay.
But there
I
is
mean, I
red.
was kind of looking forward to seeing the red and gold from She-Hulk, but
That's the
if he
OG
just goes
suit,
back
bro.
to pure red from Netflix, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. But what really piqued my interest here. So yeah, of course the blood and everything, right? At the
Yeah.
end, it said set your settings for TVMA to stream this. Which, if you watch this trailer, it's very adult oriented, man. Like this looks very like there's a guy getting shot, Brad.
So how do you think Disney's going to play this then? I can't hear you, Ro.
Sorry, I said I don't know. I don't know how Disney plays this. Like this is like a very uncharted territory here for Disney. This is the first time I think that they're gonna release something that's actually really like adult oriented like this.
But this gives us hope then
Then
for
what?
a rated R Deadpool and
Deadpool, Punisher.
some Punisher and maybe Disney has come to terms with some of these more adult oriented comic book heroes, anti-heroes. You have to have a more mature look at it. I mean, because like Punisher, how are you gonna do Punisher PG-13? I mean, you can't because Frank Castle isn't PG-13. There's
Yeah.
just no way.
And so of course we see in there that, sorry guys, spoiler alert, Wilson Fisk did survive after Hawkeye. So, he survived.
I mean, you couldn't kill him in that Hawaiian shirt.
No, you couldn't, bro. You couldn't.
You can't do that. Don't do that
No.
to Fisk.
And they said that Maya's powers are going to be very different in this show than the comic book. In the comic book, she basically can just take people's like can like learn their
Yeah,
powers
she can
real quick.
copy. She can just copy
Copy.
the powers.
So they said that that's going to be very different in this show.
I
Um,
always thought she would like have like a since Echo like some kind of voice thing, like a
yeah,
Black Canary.
I don't know, Brad. All I know is that this show stylistically looks different than the um the other Marvel shows.
Well, let's
Some
well,
people in
let
the comments are saying that it doesn't look like a Marvel TV show, which to be honest, that's good. I'm glad it doesn't look like it.
yeah, let's be real here. Some of the past Marvel TV shows, um, not the greatest thing. Not
No,
like Hawkeye. Like I didn't mind Hawkeye, but
I didn't like Hawkeye.
it wasn't my favorite thing ever. That's for sure.
Yeah, but they're kind of stepping outside the formula as it seems here. Like this
Which
is like very dark. It looks really gritty.
that makes me more excited though because it's Disney taking a risk,
Yeah,
and
and
usually
also
when we see Disney take risks, it kind of pays off.
they know that they have these characters that are like we know the history of what Fisk and like in Daredevil and all these characters in the Marvel series. So like dude, we might have to change it up if we want people to watch this show. We can't just rely on them to watch it because we're Marvel. We might have to cave in here. We might have to give them a little bit of what they want here,
Yeah.
and what they want is a more mature show. Which, to be honest, when I saw Maya in when I saw Echo slash Maya in Hawkeye, I was like, this isn't what's it called, kid friendly like superhero. This is a very broken character.
Well,
She has a very dark past, and I
that's
think
how I
that
feel about Fisk too.
yeah, yeah. So
Kingpin.
like in order to give this the show that it deserves, I think we're gonna have to go into some uncharted territory here.
Which
So
I'm glad they're doing because this is before Deadpool comes out. So
yeah,
this is the test run for Deadpool getting a rated R. Let's
Deadpool,
do it.
Daredevil.
Yeah,
Honestly, Brad, I think this is more the test run for Daredevil, Brad. I think
it could be.
Brad, I hate to say it to you, Brad, but I think that that Deadpool is not going to be R rated. I don't think it's going to be that violent. I think it's going to be very like, I think they're going to over rely on more of the comedy than the
Maybe.
violence. So
It's a possibility.
yeah,
But there's gonna be a director's cut. There's gonna be a blood and guts director's cut.
highly doubt it, Brad. They're going to bastardize the fuck out of Deadpool, bro. Deadpool's going to be PG-13, and it's
Don't
going
do
to be
it, Disney. Don't do it, Disney. Like
I
you like people will just not go to the box office then.
Blade is going to be the same way, and yeah,
That is lame.
yeah,
How are you gonna do that to like either Deadpool or Blade? Like you got to look at past history of here.
yeah.
Blade's a
Because
damn
Brad,
vampire sword hunting dude. Like, come on now.
because Brad, they got money to make on this in the box office when
Yeah,
it
but
comes to this
PG's.
stuff on on Disney Plus and Hulu.
I,
Fuck it.
but here's the thing. Like, look at what Fox did with Deadpool. Fox didn't believe at all in Deadpool. Like, they basically said, okay, you released the freaking trailer without our consent there, So here's some money since the fans are clamoring for it. We don't think it's going to make any money, but we'll let you do it. See what happens. And it became one of their biggest comic book movies in Fox history.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Stacy. Don't nobody want to see that shit.
No, nobody wants to watch Iron Fist.
I'm good, bro.
No,
We have
we, we
Shang.
get we
We
get
have
we get past that.
whatever we thought we could get with Iron Fist.
We
We
got with
have in
Shang
Shang
Chi.
Chi.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good, bro. I'm good
No,
off that.
I don't need any. I don't need any more.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
am fully content with Shang Chi.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me Daredevil and give me Punisher.
Yeah,
Although I would love to see
Luke Cage,
Luke Cage would be cool
Jessica
because
Jones.
yeah, Jessica Jones. Like let's get Jessica Jones back in there. Like those, do those. I'd be down
Yeah.
for those.
Now I don't know how it's gonna go for them when it comes to dropping all these episodes at once, but I don't know, man. I think that
What does that say though? Do they believe in the show? They drop everything up because they don't do that for anything
maybe
else.
maybe that they just because this is more of like an adult oriented show, they can't market it the way that they market like She-Hulk and Loki and all these
Yeah.
shows. You know? So I
Although
think
I wouldn't mind
yeah.
seeing a mature Loki happen in next season. I know it's not going to happen. Don't.
But yeah, before I was like, I don't know if I really care about a Echo show. Now after watching this trailer, I'm interested. I'm interested. I want to see what this is all about.
I
And
just think the TVMA makes it even more interesting. It's like,
yeah,
huh?
yeah,
Didn't think that was going to be coming from Disney.
yeah. Now y'all just do not expect to see like Netflix Daredevil shit where like, where Fisk was beheading a guy with a door car door. Like that's not gonna happen. But you
But
know,
they did do the Captain America.
true, they did do that,
They
which
did
was
do
very
that.
impactful.
Yeah,
But
which is very memorable.
like I'm just saying, Brad, like don't expect like the what's it called, the prison scene from Daredevil season 2 with the Punisher like stabbing motherfuckers repeatedly in the chest and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Or the Punisher trial scene. There,
yeah, yeah. So just don't expect that. That's gonna be
John
that's like
Bernthal was the with the crazy eyes.
yeah. So I think that's it, man. I think that's all the news we've got here. It was so much that came out this week, but I very excited for what's to come. You know, I would have loved to have been able to watch Dune 2 yesterday, but this strike's still going, and the only people there to blame are the studios. So
Yeah,
yeah. Also, the original Fortnite map is back, Brad.
and I don't care. Like
You sure?
I am not playing with those damn 8 to 12-year-olds who can fucking do the flippity doodads with the building. I'm not doing that shit.
You sure, Brad? Come on, we can.
I'm not. I will stay in the back rooms with Luis and get my ass scared. I'm not dealing with being defeated by kindergartners.
Get shit on, Brad. Get shit on.
Get good, scrub. Fuck you. Fuck you, easy toke 234.
Well, Brad, let's get this going.
Well, you haven't felt true defeat until you've been killed and teabagged by a guy going by Hentai King 420.
Hentai King 420, Brad. What a terrible day.
Jesus Christ. It was
Can't believe you
bad.
still remember that.
It's
But it's
burned.
like, I don't want to.
It's burned up my memory.
All right, Brad, let's get this going. So, if you haven't watched this week's episode of Loki, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen this episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loki season 2, episode 5, titled Science slash Fiction. Loki traverses dying timelines in an attempt to find his friends, but reality is not what it seems. Directed by Justin Benson and Darren Moorhead. Written by Eric Martin, Michael Waldron, and characters by Jack Kirby. Stars Tom Hiddleston, you have Sophia DiMartino. Owen Wilson. Um, Let me see here. No trivia, Brad. Mm-hmm.
Wow, no trivia.
Yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. No trivia.
Not even anything like hot dog fingers or.
No,
Okay,
that's everything everywhere, Brad.
I know.
Yeah,
You think it would have made an appearance in Loki though?
I
Everything
would.
else
I
going on.
wish, bro. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to you, Brad. What are your initial thoughts on episode 5 of season 2, episode 5 of Loki?
Best episode of the season. Best episode of the season. It's terrific. It's great. I think I gave a 9.5 to the last one, but that's getting kicked down to 8.5 now because this is the best episode of the season. It Tom Hiddleston totally just kills it in this role and where he's at now. And that the one scene where he's at the bar with Sylvie, and Sylvie's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" And it finally comes out. The man just wants his friends. Like the man had friends. Like that's all. And you've seen past Lokis. Like that's all he wanted was to have friends. And he
Mm-hmm.
just wanted like Thor to be his friend, but Thor couldn't be his friend because fucking Thor, he's you know, he's fucking dumb god. Um, but really, like, just this episode has so many meaningful moments. Just where he finds a version of OB who wants to be a science fiction writer, but actually is just still a genius, and then he just goes around all that. And I mean, and then we finally get to see, Mobius in his previous life or one of the timelines he was in, and it's like, and then you start to think, well, the Mobius we know, he thinks the TVA is everything. Like he loves that job. But then this Mobius, it's not technically true. He
No.
he he loves his sons. And the whole reason he even decides to help is he doesn't want anything to happen to his sons. And then you just have these moments and then it feels like, oh, everything's just coming apart. He's not going to be able to fix this. Loki's just, you know, Loki's going to lose, like every Loki ever. They lose, and then at the end he pulls it together and he figures out the time slip.
Yeah. Brad's is my favorite episode of the season so far. What a great episode. I mean, just down to like performances here, fantastic. The pacing of this episode was top notch. I thought that Brad, I fucking thought, man, I really thought that they had us at the end when they're all just,
They just noodles
spaghetti.
turn into noodles with the Velvet Underground playing.
Yeah, and
Like,
you're just like, there's nothing you can do. What the fuck is gonna happen? Like, they can't just keep me going like this. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen?
yeah. Well, and it's because they started off, and it's like you get that bright light, and you're like, oh, it ended, and you're like, how do they go from here? And it just so happens that he's time slipping again.
Yeah,
And apparently that just, I guess, threw him to a whole nother time. And then he has to work together, and he's basically recruiting all these different versions of his friends. And it's very fun to go through and watch, but at the same time, some parts of it are, you know, just very depressing. It's just like, Sylvie finally finds a place where she's content, she's happy, like works for McDonald's in 82, makes enough wage to get gas in her truck and get her to the record store. And it just all falls apart, and it finally Sylvie's just like, Loki's right, like
yeah,
the TVA was the only thing holding all this together in
yeah.
some corrupt kind of mind-blowing way.
So I knew eventually we were gonna get to see the variants of all these characters who were, we were like, okay, I know that we were eventually gonna see this. We were gonna get to know them. I love how each one of them was represented. So, Mobius is a jet ski dealer. He's like, he just sells jet skis and he loves his kids. And then B-15,
I,
she's a
I
nurse.
that my only issue is it didn't take a lot to convince them. I mean, Mobius maybe a little bit, like they show a little bit more, but like they didn't even show B-15. That might be my only only gripe is they don't really show like them convincing B-15 to be like, "Hey, doctor, hey Doctor B-15, this is gonna sound really strange. We gotta save the world." And then they're all back at not OB's Fortress of Solitude, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Which is funny because it looks exactly like his workshop at the TVA.
yeah. So, fucking Kate, the other dude who was escaping from Alcatraz.
Yeah, that because I was watching that, and then they go Alcatraz, and I'm like,
Who the fuck
oh,
is
these are the
here?
three fucking dudes who escaped. So
Um,
that was kind of a little
that was
Easter
funny.
egg. That was funny as shit.
That was funny, man. That was
Yeah,
really funny.
yeah, I like that.
And I love that he was like, you goes, we get out of here, you can rob as many fucking banks as you want, dude. Just give
Yeah,
me back the
like
temp
you
pad.
like we'll give you the fucking thing if you help us, stop this whole spaghetti world.
Yeah, but that was so funny how they're like, dude, just give me the temp pad. Like you can rob any bank you want after. Just give me the temp pad.
But the question being at the end when he figures out how to time slip on his own and go where he wants, and he time slips next to OB. At what point is that? Is that the point where the Victor Timely is turned into spaghetti, or is this
I
at
think it
another
might be.
point?
I think it might be where Victor Timely turns to spaghetti, and he's gonna what's it called? Tell him to not do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they had to figure out something else.
yeah,
But they don't have a lot of time because the thing blows up in like 20 seconds.
yeah,
So maybe time slips into the other alternate where actually Mobius went out and put the thing in.
yeah, yeah. But I really like that. I love that Sylvie was the only one who was like, yeah, of course I know you. You're Loki. You're like, come on. And
Yeah, I
I
was
love
there.
that scene I love the scene in the bar. I love that she finally cracks him. It's like, yeah, like
I
you
just
know,
I just I
for the
just want
first
my
time,
friends.
Loki has friends.
Yeah.
That's all
And
that Loki wants. He just wants his friends to be with him, and
but
it is
he's
kind of
de-
selfish.
yeah,
But
and he saw that, and this makes a more grown Loki because he went back and he was going to let them go.
yeah, yeah, he was fully ready and committed to let them leave.
Yeah. So a
Yeah,
very very different take on Loki that we've seen. Um, a more mature Loki that's growing, which is
yeah,
always good. And not the villain that we're used to.
yeah. And I love that, man. I love that because it's like Loki season one, you have such a different Loki in there, and now where we're here, it's like wow, like think there's actual development here. Like it really does feel like we're what's it called? We're definitely progressing with this character here.
Yeah, and maybe at some point he'll buy that Sea-Doo.
Yeah. Also, I just love how Mobius was just trying to sell them jet skis the whole time.
Man, that he was pretty good too. He's like TVA. I think you mean ATV. We got two in.
He's like, I'm gonna sell this shit whether you guys like it or not.
Yeah, like he was going at it. I mean, and the yeah, just
Oh my
really good
god.
episode, like from
God, I loved
front
it,
to
Brad.
back. This was great.
This season gets better with every episode. To be honest,
Yeah,
I think it does. I think, like I said, guys, I now think it like I told you guys, like okay, we have these thoughts like while we're watching these episodes, but as we get closer to the end of the series, things start to fall more in place, and you're just like, okay, yeah, episode two worked a lot more now because of the way that I'm looking at it here. And to be honest, like I'm saying that this season is going good. I'm willing to say this right now, man. Depending on how they stick the landing, this might be my second favorite, right under Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
yeah. I mean, it is it from where we started at from that horrid trailer where
Yeah,
it was like it's a Loki show, and it's like who the fuck wants that? To where we are now, this is a very it was a thought out, very intelligent kind of show.
yeah. I really like this, man. I'm telling you, man. I think they're just doing great here. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see the season finale. Next week is the season finale. Uh,
How
and
many seasons is this show supposed to have?
Who knows, Brad? I'm down for a
Okay.
third season.
I'm down for a third.
I'm fucking
Like
down, bro. Tell
after
you now.
this,
Yeah.
bring the same cast, continue the story.
I'm
I
still
want I
not
want to see
sold.
Loki. I want to see Loki become the hero.
I'm still not sold on these two guys directing Daredevil stuff because I don't see
It's a different
how.
kind of. It's a different kind of.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different. But I think when it comes to Loki, these two are doing great work, man. I
Yep.
think that they're
I'm enjoying it.
fucking fantastic, and I'm loving what they're doing here.
Yeah. I
I
really enjoyed season 1, but I think season 2 I've been enjoying even more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything. The second half of this season is just shaping up to be so fucking good.
I do think Kang's gonna come in a different way towards the end here.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, the rumors has it, Brad. This episode, next week's episode, the season finale is 56 minutes long.
And they're what, normal 40 minute?
Yeah. So who knows,
So
Brad?
so here's the longer version. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see how it pans out.
yeah. Either way, man. What's it called? If it what's it called sticks the landing, this is just gonna be fantastic, man. Brad, what is your final verdict on episode 5?
I'm going to give episode 5 9.5 ghost miss minutes out of 10.
Thank gosh it wasn't in this. Oh my god.
Boo,
Oh
boo,
man.
Raul.
Y'all know I've been in the 7.5 to 8.5 range here, guys. But here's where it goes, man. I'm giving Loki season 2, episode 5 a 9 out of 10, man. This has been great. I love
Yep.
this episode, the first great episode of the season. And so far, I've really been enjoying this season.
Also, I need that sci-fi novel
Yeah, yeah.
because apparently they're just giving them away.
I think you guys just need to bring back Obi. I
Yeah.
can't, I
Obi every
can't stop.
episode,
Yeah, Obi every episode, man. Please.
which has basically been this season.
Yeah, yeah. We need more Obi.
More Obi.
Yeah,
You down with the OBB?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know me. All right. Well, Brad, let's go ahead. That concludes our review of season 2, episode 5 of Loki, and we hope you all enjoyed that. You can follow along with us on the nerdcore.com, nerdcore underscore on Twitter, Instagram / threads over at the nerdcore, patreon.com/the nerdcore at the $1 tier. You get early access to our main podcast, the Nerdcore podcast, along with other really cool stuff like exclusives every month. Patreon, that's patreon.com/the nerdcore. And of course, you can check out our Discord link in the description below. And if you're on YouTube, please make sure you leave a like and you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content that drops on the channel. And on the audio platforms, on your favorite podcast platform, make sure you leave a 5-star review and you follow us on there. Would be very helpful as well. And yeah. Other than that, guys, we are going to be back tomorrow for Invincible Season 2, Episode 1 review. And then Sunday, we're going to be live for Gen V Season 1 review. Got a weekend full of live show, full of reviews. I'm excited for that. But for now, yeah, man, what a great series so far, season so far. I'm really excited. Brad, let's get them. Sorry. Brad, let's get them out of here.
Raro, the being host as always. Thank to Stacy for joining us in chat today. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, all I got to say is don't let time slip away. Young Goat out.
These aren't the noodles you're looking for.